Hey Gemini, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and we're going to get you a fourth quarter reading. We're just going to look at October, November, December, and we're just going to get right into it. We're going to start with October. We're just going to see we're just going to do 1 month at a time, and I'll timestamp. All right. So October. Does Gemini need to know? Oh, here we go. Alright, so October. What is this? I'm using a new deck here called Shadow Myths. And we're going to look and see what this card means. Belief. It's about belief. It says here, he understands and believes that the rotation of the planet around the sun brings the night and day. Totally believes it. He also chooses to believe that there is a dragon of darkness that brings the night and a dragon of light that brings the day. As long as his belief doesn't hurt anyone, who cares what he chooses to believe? Very good point. Very good point. So, the month of October, Gemini, there is going to be something going on with that's going to either challenge your beliefs or expand, like open your horizons on what kind of beliefs you have, what kind of beliefs other people have, and whether it's harmful or not, that kind of thing. So let's look. We're gonna get a Lenormand card real quick just to see if there's a certain area or event going on in October you need to know. All right, so we have the whip here. When I see the whip, it means like getting to it. There's something that needs to be done in October, and it's like this kind of hurry up feeling, like you need to hurry up and get this done. Whatever it is. And we're gonna get some tarot here just to see if there's anything else in October that you need to be aware of. Gemini, October. Alright, plenty of stuff here. Alright, so these came out first. So we have the Five of Trees. So it could be some kind of potential... You know what? I mean, I was going to say conflict, but this looks to me more like a breakdown, some kind of potential breakdown over something, and I almost wonder if it's related to the challenge of your beliefs here. And then we have the Eight of Moons. And that's that whole walking away energy, but it's also like this, it also looks like a domino to me. I almost wonder if someone might be, like, if this is conflict going on, I wonder if there's some kind of conflict where someone has kind of like messed up your plans somehow. Like, like when you have all your dominoes set up and someone comes and knocks down all your dominoes before you've completed the masterpiece. And again, it's like it's related to beliefs somehow. And we have here the Knight of Moons, and this is the Swan Mane, and it's a very, very sweet card. It's very sweet, it's very loving. It's like you need to be reminded that in October, Gemini, even if someone knocks down your dominoes, if you have a conflict with someone, if something breaks down and you weren't expecting it and you're freaking out about how to fix it, it's like maybe challenge, like maybe, how you believe in yourself is being tested, right? Just remember that there are still sweet things to experience. And this Swan Mane, it's like, it's very sweet and innocent, like, like a first kiss, or like holding hands, or just like those little unspoken actions that show some kind of love, right? So it's not going to be all doom and gloom in October. You might have some challenges, but just remember to keep an eye out for the sweet things, because I think that's what's going to help get you through all of this. And then after that, we have the Six of Moons. Lots of moons here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're going to be having some feelings in October, Gemini. Lots of moons here. So we have Six of Moons and we have Nine of Moons. And I love this because this Nine of Moons is like the tree of life here. And it came out right after the Swan Mane. So don't forget about the sweet stuff, okay? Don't forget about the sweet stuff. There may be times when you kind of resort to dwelling on the past, but things will towards the end of the month, things will start when it gets closer to November. I want to say the things are going to be looking better. There's something, it's like there's something waiting for you, and it has something to do with completing something. So you might be right on the money if you're stressing about completing something, because there with this 9 here, it's like you're getting closer to that 10. So you will get closer to completing something in October. Okay, Gemini, now we're doing November. So we're just going to see what you need to know in November, or for November. November, Gemini. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Gemini, in November, we have Azrael, the angel of death. Don't be scared. Because death isn't like, it's not alluding to a literal death or something like that. Death is ending, right? So, let's see. It says here, Azrael, angel of death, strip from me the garments of my thoughts, my friendships, my name, and what then remains. Do not mourn what never was. Death is fallacy. So, it's talking here about stripping down your thoughts, your friendship, your name. It's like basically getting down to the essence of you, right? And it says don't mourn what never was. So it reminds me of that whole saying, like, if you love it, set it free. And if if it doesn't return, it wasn't yours to begin with, or something like that. It's almost like there are some things that need to be released in November that either don't fit you, or they're not aligned with your personal truth somehow, or your soul essence, something like that. And it's really important. Don't mourn what's not yours. Like, if it's not really you, it shouldn't be that hard to let go of it. You know what I mean? It's like the only thing I think that would be the biggest preventer of letting go of something that's not really yours anyways would be fear. Really, fear or ego. All right, so let's get a Lenormand and just see if there's another topic or event that you need to be aware of in November. November for Gemini. All right, so we have the lady here, so it could be a female or a feminine type person in your life. But what about the lady? And if you are a lady, it could be you. Oh, we have 3. All right, so we have the scythe. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the scythe. The scythe is about cutting something out, and that's kind of like what we were... Oh, kitty cat here. It's kind of what we were talking about here, is letting things go. Maybe for some of you, there is a female that you need to cut out of your life. Or maybe you need to kind of balance yourself out a little bit. Maybe you've been a little bit too masculine lately. Maybe you need to remember that you do have masculine and feminine energies within you. And then we have fish here, and this is money. The fish is money. So we have fish and birds. So basically, the birds are it's communication. It can be gossip. So there might be some financial conversations being had in November. And we're just gonna get some tarot here, and we're gonna see if there's anything else you need to know about November for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for November? No, I'm not gonna take that. We got three. Three is good. I think it's three, yeah. Okay. So we have reversal here, and this is very interesting because this is telling me that there in November for you Gemini, there's going to be some kind of role reversal. Like I don't know, like I don't know. This is kind of weird. I usually don't talk about sex, but like maybe you reverse roles in the bedroom. Like maybe you switch up the whole top and bottom thing, or I don't know. But there's some kind of role reversal. Like perhaps at work, you get, like maybe your boss gets demoted, or maybe you get promoted, or something like that. So keep an eye out for some kind of like role reversal, and or just think about what you would do. What would you do if your roles were reversed? It's like putting yourself in someone else's shoes for, walk a mile in their shoes kind of thing. And here we have lightning. So the lightning here is telling me that there is something that's going to, it reminds me of the Tower card in tarot. It's kind of like something that is going to be quick and unexpected in November. And then we have the Two of Science here, and it's the reflection card. So whatever this kind of unexpected event is, I'm not really getting bad vibes or good vibes from it. It's just the what's standing out the most is unexpected and quick. So something happens really quick, like 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 a snap, and it kind of makes you reflect on things a little bit. And I also have a feeling that this reflection here has a lot to do with what you are considering letting go of so that you can be more of your true self. All right, so that's November, Gemini, and I'll do December in 1 second here. All right, December. What does Gemini need to know for December 2022? What does Gemini need to know about December? Oh, I like that. I like that. That's very calm. It's calm and sweet. Actually kind of reminds me of Easter. So I wonder if there is I don't know, like like there might be some kind of rebirth going on for you, or something very spiritual. Something very spiritual. All right, so let's get a Lenormand for you, Gemini, December. Gemini, December. Ooh, okay, so we have the ring here. So, I mean, this could indicate a proposal, a commitment, or a cycle. And just because that this ring is, it's kind of like like in tarot, the Ace of Pentacles, or any of the aces, where this is kind of like a gift from Spirit. And I'm kind of focused on that because this Lamb card just feels very spiritual. It's almost like Spirit's going to be offering you some kind of gift, and it's like I don't know if this gift is going to be a promise of something, right? Like a promise, a promise of some kind of happiness to look forward to, or something beautiful to look forward to in the new year. But I do see I do see this Spirit offering you something. It could be the ending of a cycle, because the ring does also represent cycles. So I'm wondering how, like, I'm just kind of curious what's going to be different for you in 2023, Gemini, because it seems like there's I don't know if there's some kind of like an awakening, or if you've already had an awakening, like maybe like a level up of that awakening, because it does. December feels spiritual for you. All right, so let's get some more cards here and see what else you need to know for December, Gemini. Oh, I like this. So you have the illumination card, definitely, and it's the lighthouse. That is so cool. And look, it's like the lighthouse here, the beacon light is shining so bright on the lamb and the ring here. There's, God, there's something really important about that for you. Something really important. Now here we have Reina das Almas. Reina das Almas. I have no idea what this is. I don't know who this is. I've never read about this before. I have no information on this, so there might be something that comes in for you in December, Gemini, that's kind of unfamiliar territory. But also, just in the picture, I do see, like there's this woman holding a baby, and it does feel spiritual. She has this globe, or what could be a sun, right behind her head, and it's very similar to the image of this ring. So I don't you'll have to decide for yourself what this means for you. This woman holding a child, and here I'll show you the picture here. Or maybe read up on this and see how it applies to your life. Reina das Almas, I'm not sure what that is. All right, and then we have here the scapegoat. So this, I want to say, is probably your only trouble spot in December, Gemini. You have the scapegoat card, and I do want to get clarification because it feels like you could possibly be blamed for something that wasn't entirely your fault. So you might want to keep an eye out on that. Yeah, and it kind of weighs heavily on you because you do have the Ten of Wands here. And then we have, oh, cool. So then we have the Chariot, which is very good news. So if you are kind of called out in December for something maybe that you didn't really do, or you weren't really responsible for, it might, while it's happening, it's going to weigh heavy on you. But what's really cool is you have the Chariot after that, which indicates some kind of victory. So very cool. All right, this is the end of your Q4 2022 prediction reading, and we'll see how it goes. All right, bye.